Hello, and thank you so very much for joining me tonight. Before we get into today's session, I'd first like to take a moment to thank our sponsor for today's video, which is Babbel. Who hasn't heard of Babbel at this point? It is a very well-known language learning app, and for good reason. As many of you know, a couple years back, I moved to South Florida from New York, and not to say that people don't speak Spanish in New York, of course they do, but personally, my day-to-day here in Florida has much more exposure and opportunities to connect with the language here. My son and I really love practicing together, and it works out great because he's presently in homeschool and we're able to use Babbel for his lessons too. Babbel has a new feature where they're now offering live classes from real-life native language teachers for an additional fee, and I find that to be an awesome piece that really rounds out the entire app together. I highly encourage you to use the link below in the video description here to get an awesome offer of basically buying 6 months and getting 6 months free. So practically, we could call that 50% off. Again, there's a great deal below in the description I highly would encourage you to take advantage of. And I just want to thank so much to Babbel for sponsoring this video. And now let's get into our session. Hello, and thank you so very much for joining me tonight. I go by luneinnate, and what I'm creating for you today for our little collective, or the collective, anyone watching this, anyone who feels aligned with it, anyone who feels kind of that they found themselves here, we're going to be doing a energy work session remotely to support you in practicing your best frequency, your frequency at where you pull towards you or align with that which is of your ultimate truth, ultimate desire, that which your heart is guiding you towards, the place of receptivity where the universe can shower its love and gifts and beautiful miracles and happenstance upon you, abundance, prosperity, physical vitality, beautiful relationships, connections, manifestations. But to do that, we're going to be working with our own unique frequency here, okay? So, of course, if you're stumbling across this and you're like, lady, what? You can use this simply to relax too. You can use this to communicate to your subconscious mind. And those of you who are open to the concepts of energy work by proxy can use this as an energy work session, okay? So, pardon me, we're going to begin with our candle, our intention. And I'm sure some people are, like over the candle every single video, but it's important for me. It's important to me, and therefore it is important. So I have some strawberry incense matches. It smells so good. Itchy. Alright, and we're going to be setting an intention. So, on behalf of the highest and greatest good and in perfect comfort and alignment, it is our intention today to tune ourselves, to hold, to most easily and naturally connect with and practice our best frequency. The frequency that aligns us to our most chef's kiss desires, the things that we're looking to experience in our life from a soul level, from a heart level, and from a level of fun and enjoyment and excitement and all of this. For gratitude, for appreciation, for limitless potential and possibilities. Alright? If you have your own intention you'd like to set for this, please just have a look at this little flame, this little candle here, and send in your wish. Declare your will, communicate to your subconscious mind here, communicate to the universe, and just declare, what is your wish? What are you manifesting? What is the frequency, or what is the thing of which you'd like to align with? Where are you called to create, to experience, to share, to express, to let go of potentially, right? But we're not really about letting go too much in this session. It's about practicing the frequency of receptivity and flow so that we may enjoy this experience. And that's kind of it, right? That's kind of it for now. And I'll let you set your own intention. Alright. Thank you. I'm going to begin with a little of this very yummy spray with the intention of alignment. I'm going to spray my hands. Okay. We're going to use this first to connect, to comb through the auric field and prepare ourselves for this practice, this alignment. Focusing on the heart space, bridging your rapport more clearly, more loudly. Pardon me. More clearly, more loudly, more felt, more experienced the messages of your heart, bridging them through your other corresponding centers. Focusing on the throat, your consciousness, your awareness, your logic, combing through and channeling it, bridging your heart messages here to your awareness, your point of expression, your thoughts, how you speak, how you interpret, bridging the heart down to the solar plexus, your space of personal action, steps you're taking. Please forgive the background noises. And if you'd like to help me get a studio, I do have a Patreon, but focusing down, forgive that little remark there, just being playful, but focusing again, more intently now in the heart again, and bridging down, carrying through, empowering the solar plexus with your heart's desires so you can move and be led and take the next step, the next step, the next step, the next step to what your heart is guiding you to, what it is in your heart you desire. Going up to the third eye, your mental movie screen, your imagination, your creative thought and thinking, and just aligning the heart to the space, bridging this space, empowering your subtle senses, your intuition, your movie screen, right? Your imagination, with that what your heart is guiding you to. Going down to the sacral, swimming between the heart and sacral now. Supporting your creative power, your creative potential, your connections, your relationship connections, your emotions, supporting your heart's desires. Now heart and up to the ground, trusting in the fact that as you walk your path, as you follow your heart, as you collect these experiences, you will be growing, you will be developing, you will be paving the way and opening doors for others. This butterfly effect, this principle of cause and effect, and how you're just being authentic to what you wish, what you desire to experience in this realm is not only beneficial for you, but beneficial back in time through your soul lineage, and is beneficial forward in time for down from heart to root, heart to earth, connecting, allowing the receptivity of these resources to flow to you and from you. The steps you take as if seeds are dropping behind you, planting wildflowers. And with each step you take, a new breath enters your lungs and gives you what you need for the experience. You find and align with the resources. They present themselves to you one after the other as you take these steps. Trusting that it's important, trusting that it has meaning. Alright, so we're focusing through the center column here. Your alignment, so aligned. To invite the frequency, invite the vibration of pleasure, of joy, of appreciation, gratitude, of the feeling of the sun shining on your face, of the wind in your hair, of the light shining through your bedroom window, how you feel when you pet your cat or take your dog for a walk or whatever it is, or snuggle with a loved one or loved animal. I might be mispronouncing, but this is a incense rope of agar wood. Again, to just connect with pleasure, connect with joy, connect with appreciation, eagerness, excitement. We're just allowing this to swim through your etheric fields, your energetic body, reawakening perhaps for some of you the feeling or the opportunity to connect and focus on the good. Not to be an ostrich, not to deny the issues in the world, but as a meditation, as a practice, just like you take vitamins, just like you get sleep, just like you wash your face, just like you might read or study, a practice, okay? To balance and harmonize the experience here. We're bringing ourselves into a bit of a neutral state, a beautifully neutral state, a comfortably neutral state, an easy neutral state, where there is out and there is in and there is release and there is receptivity and there is creation and there is new ideas, new desires being born. Pop, 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 pop. Alright. Alright, we're going to work with a little bit of crystals too. This is a beautiful golden healer. Adjust my focus for you. Just for you. And I have my little light here to show you what these look like. I'm sorry, they do get kind of blown out. I'm trying to figure out better how to show these beauties off. So this is a beautiful golden healer. I'm sorry, I'm struggling here to show you. And as we focus on this and we channel through and sweep through a bit, I'd love for you to first connect with sunshine. Connect with the sun. How beautiful that the sun rises every day. How beautiful to feel the warmth on your face, to see the plants and trees and lizards basking in the sun, soaking digestion, converting the air you breathe, bringing it in, knowing what to do to energize your blood, your beautiful blood cells carrying this oxygen to move through your body. Connect with appreciation and excitement and marvel at how lucky we are to be breathing air right now. How lucky we are that the sun always rises. How beautiful that is, as simple as it is, how reliable it is, how magical. And I'm just going to hold and channel through, focusing on the light of the sun, focusing on the light of the soul shining through you. How beautiful, special, so much to appreciate. Right. Here I have a piece of, what is this? Apatite, a golden apatite. And again, practice this frequency. Practice your frequency of will. How amazing, how truly amazing it is that you have desires, that there are things you want, that there are things you don't want, that your soul is guiding you through this experience to experience that which it potentially, right, if you're open to it, has come into this lifetime to experience. How amazing it is that you love things so deeply. How perfect it is that some things are not in line with you, and it guides you even further. How marvelously, forgive the word again here, right, but marvelously you are directed and guided. How cool is that? Just practice that frequency. Appreciation. You are a living, breathing being of spirit and matter, here on a rock, traveling through space, orbiting around the sun, moving how many miles per hour, right? How many light miles per hour? And how cool is that? And how special is it that you have this experience and this opportunity? So grateful. So awesome. Here we have an optical calcite, a bit golden, and we're going to focus on your clarity. How much gratitude, and please practice this frequency, practice thoughts like this. How amazing it is that you have this conscious mind. How amazing it is that you have this perception. How absolutely undescribable it is to be able to connect with the world around us, the taste of food, the coldness of water on a hot day, the thrill of seeing someone open a gift that you got them that you think is just perfect for them, the energy you witness shift simply by providing a smile or a kind word or a gesture or act of kindness to someone. And how amazing it is that you can witness your engagement here, how you can see the good you do, the changes you make in people's lives by simply listening to your heart, listening to your inner guidance, doing what is right for you, and how it supports the world around you. How awesome is that? How truly magical is that to perceive? I want to focus with the same stone here as well, to tune in and practice this frequency of appreciation for the witnessing of your shift in perspective. How empowered you are, how clearly you see, original perceived weakness can be your greatest strength. How freaking amazing. That is so cool. Just bring in this clarity, this clarity, this clarity, this clarity. Here we have a piece of Libyan dessert glass, sometimes called Egyptian, but I don't think it is actually Egyptian. It's Libyan dessert glass. And we're gonna call our frequency to, we're going to align our frequency through our focus here on the freaking fact of transformation, that you can rebuild yourself, that you can shift yourself, that you are mutable, you can change, you can redesign, you can create new ideas or allow new ideas to reach you and shift who you are, design your own avatar. No one can tell you who to be but you and what is right for you. And we're just channeling through this glass, this transformative glass, to support your personal evolution. Natural, not forced. Enjoying your personal evolution. Enjoying that you can reflect on years ago and who you were and see how you've developed over the years, just by following your heart, just by being on your path, just by going through this experience. Practice this frequency of appreciation for who you've been, who you are becoming, and how amazing it is to transform. Here in this life experience we are blessed to be in. Okay, I'm just going to bring you back for a sec. I'm sorry for those of you who really hate when I do that. You are so freaking amazing. Your experience is so amazing. And I reflect on who I've been. Not that I sent negativity to who I've been, but just reflecting on the fact that I've grown, that I've developed, confidence, that I've embodied more of my passions and lived that life. So rad. And that's not said to show off at all, please, no. But just know how amazing it is that you get to design yourself. You get to choose what you wear. You get to choose how you speak. You get to choose your friends. You get to choose your work you do. It doesn't always feel that way, but you really do. And some changes happen overnight, and some changes take years to unfold, and that's perfectly okay. All in your beautiful divine nature and divine timing. And finally, we have this gorgeous piece of natural citrine. And we want to just practice, and I'd love for you now to think a little creatively here. What do you have to be grateful for? Beyond the air in your lungs, the roof over your head, the food in your tummy, the water, whatever it is. And I realize we're all at different points, and please know, I do not mean to be ableist here, but we all have something we can connect to gratitude. The sleep we got last night, the comfortable bed, the laughter we shared with a friend, or the laughter we received from YouTube practice this practice, focusing on the yumminess, the good, the joy, the pleasure, the feelings. Choose this. Choose this deliberately. Choose it like an exercise. Choose it like a training your mind, carving this pathway. And you will see as you do, you keep this path open, and that what is meant for you, that's what is aligned to you, will not be able to stay out of your path for long. The trips, the love, the money, all of the things, and it's not about that, right? This experience is not about that. It's about the journey. It's about the development of the soul. But this is a nice thing that we can do for ourselves to really ride the wave, so to speak, attune ourselves to the frequencies of that which we're called to, right? This isn't superficial. It's empowering. It's deeper than it seems at times. To follow your heart, because you never know the connections you'll make along the way. You never know the people you'll touch along the way. And we're just going to close with a little sign. Find joy in your experience and follow it. Connect with joy and create it. Focus on joy and allow it. Follow your passions. Call in the sun, let it shine from your heart, let it shine from your eyes, let it shine from your belly, let it shine from you. This light, it burns up everything that is not meant for you. Let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Alright. I thank you so very much for allowing me to share a little piece of your path tonight. I hope that you enjoyed. From the very, very, very bottom of my heart, I bow to the divine within you and I. This beautiful connection and experience that we are a part of some strange way, right?